Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 4, I believe. Yeah, episode 4. This is my third attempt at recording this because the first time the animation didn't work. The second time it worked, but it wasn't replicating and it didn't clamp, so your body would just be. Let me show you how it would look. If we just stuck with the second try, your body would look like this when you look up, and then it would look like this when you look down. So it just wasn't working. So we're gonna do it the manual way, which is by doing a aim offsets. Yeah, that's what it is, aim offsets. So what we need to do is get the idle rifle iron sights. I can find it. Here it is. So we're just gonna copy this. We're gonna make a new folder inside our player folder. It's gonna be called ADS, I guess. I don't know. Paste it into here. We're gonna call this whatever idle or rifle idle up. Then we're gonna open it. We're going to stop the animation, right click and click remove 50 to 90. Just remove all the frames until you have 0 of them. There we go, I have 0 frames now. Then what we're gonna do is we're going to bend spine 1 all the way to negative 60 to 50. I like to do 70 sometimes. 60 just looks all natural. And you can also bend the spines however you want. That looks okay. Let's see. Actually, maybe it could use some work on spine 3. If I can select it, go like that. Yeah, there we go. And then hit this key and apply. Then what you want to do is go to Asset Details, go to Additive Settings, click Mesh Space, and then Skeleton, or sorry, Selected Animation Scaled, I think. It's this one. And then we want to use the idle iron sight rifle one. Save that and close it. Then we're gonna paste it in here again. We're gonna do rifle idle down and just repeat the process. We're not gonna do it for looking left and right for now. So just remove all the frames until you have 0 of them. There we go. Make sure the player is looking down negative or 60 degrees because that's what we did for up. That looks okay. And then key apply. Look mesh space, selected animation scaled, and then iron sights, idle. There we go. Save that and close it. Then we're gonna go to animation, aim offset 1D, find the animation starter pack mannequin. Is this one, and I'm gonna call this rifle idle. This is gonna be called pitch, and it's gonna be from negative 90 to 90, and our down will go on 90, and then our up will be on -90. Let's also give it some weight interpolation. There we go. And that's it for this. We're going to go into our player animation. We're going to get our pawn owner over here. Then we're going to get base aim rotation. We're going to split this value and from the Y, need a less than equal to 180 and then a branch. And then I'm going to make a variable called pitch, and it's going to be a float on true, and false will have them here. On false we'll just set it to the Y, and then on true, on true we're going to subtract 360 and then set it as the true value. Oh, okay, we're recording, good, good. Then in the anim graph, I forgot to delete these. This is from the second try, sorry about that. Inside our idle slash walk, in the rifle, we're going to get our rifle idle. We're going to have it here, and then in there. Then we'll get our pitch variable and just assign it to it. I should complete it, so if I look, oh, never mind. Looks like we might be missing something. Um, let me check this really quick. Let me check my other projects. Okay, I believe the issue is because of the blend pose. So we're gonna delete this. We're gonna delete these as well, and we'll just get the for speed, and then put that into the results. So let's just try that for a second. Um, Looks like it's still not work. Oh, I see. Okay, so that's just it's messed up. This is supposed to be here. This is supposed to be there. Alright, that's working. So now we're like rotated. Just a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. So let's modify the rifle down. So the weapon's like rotated that way. So if we get spine 2 and then rotate it on the Y. No, not on the Y. The X. A little bit. That should work. Alright, that looks okay. And let's make it so um so we'll only do it for the rifle for now. And then in probably the next episode we'll continue animations again. But I want to get started on the shooting. So let's stop focusing on the animations so much and start shooting. So what we're gonna do is inside the player we'll have a function or a custom event, sorry. So add custom event. This is gonna be server fire. And then the multi fire. It's gonna be replicated on the multicast. So for now, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna spawn a muzzle flash. So spawn emitter attached. Or sorry, let's actually spawn it. Actually, yeah, we'll do attached. We'll just get a muzzle flash. Sense for the assault rifle. And the reason we have these is because of the military weapon dark. They come with some free sound effects and muzzle flashes and stuff like that. The attach point, what we'll have to do is we'll have to find the location of the weapon. So let's see if I can do this. So attach the components, get scene, get. See, is this a component object reference? Okay. Since we have this skeletal mesh of the AK, let's make it visible really quick. Is it right here? And then we're gonna add a sphere. Add sphere collision. Now just make sure that this just has no collision at all. And then the radius of it is gonna be like 5. Then bring it up to the rifle. Let's actually attach it to the rifle really quick. Turn off a little bit of snap. Oh, wrong one. Let me look at it from the front really quick. I'm gonna make this 1. There we go. File and save that. And we're just gonna attach it to this. And we'll call the multiplier here. And then we'll call our fire action event and call the server fire. And then let's make sure that this skeletal mesh is hidden forever. And it works. Let's just rotate it. See if this player can see it too. Okay, it's working. Let's put. So it's accurate to the AK. Let's test it out. Oh yeah. Let's test it out with the. Oh yeah. It's working beautifully. Except now we need to make sure that the rifle is always looking at our crosshair, which we'll get to in another episode. Actually, I might do it this episode. I don't know yet. And oh yeah, I forgot. So there we go. And one last thing I'm gonna do before we end off this episode. I'm not getting into actual firing yet. I'm just setting it up. I'm sorry if I got you guys excited, but we'll just set it up. And the next episode is gonna be the longest episode I've created. I've already got most of it set up, so expect an episode by tomorrow. That's gonna be at least an hour long. That'll get we'll get all the animations done. What I mean by animations is by like blending. Actually, we'll do the animations right now. Uh, by animations, I meant the up and down animations, and we'll have left and right also. And we'll get the rifle centered to the crosshair, and we'll continue our shooting. So that'll be cool. So let's add a pistol here and a rifle. And then let's grab this and put it inside the rifle. And then in here, we can only transition if the combat state equals 2. And then drag an arrow from it back to idle walk. And then we can only transition from it if it equals to 0. I'm gonna grab these now and put it here. So if this equals 1, then we can go into a pistol. And then if it equals 0, we can go back to walking. So now, it's just like that forever. Let's get the pistol ones. Pistol underscore BS. And then plug in the speed. And here we just need our weaponless underscore BS. And then plug in the speed. And there we go. We can still shoot, but you know, it's just for now. So that's working. That's working. And then pistol's working again. And the pistol's actually, it's not that bad. Muzzle flash is still like spawning in it, or close to it. So if I push this back a little more, should probably, yeah, we'll do it later. But you get the gist of it. So that'll be it for today. And then we're gonna start fixing these up later. I also want it to be so that if we're running, we can't shoot our pistol. And so it'll default back to this, and then play montages. So that'll all be done by tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. Hopefully you're having fun with the series. I'm having a lot of fun. This is the furthest I've gone because I bailed on you guys on the last one. The RPG series will be continuing, but after episode 6 gets released on this FPS series, it's just I might have to remaster the RPG also. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.